Hey, what's up? Hammerhead here. This is a review of a tarp tent that I have that I'm actually going to be selling on eBay, but I used it for my section hike on the Appalachian Trail last year. I'm assuming the name of this is the Rainshadow 2. They still make a Rainshadow 3, and they don't make this double hoop design anymore for a two-person tent. I've used it for quite some time, actually 12 to 14 years and hundreds of nights of camping and backpacking. And I just recently seam sealed it. Before I went on this trip, I re-seam sealed it, and it worked good. It's a great tent. I recommend Tarptent to people. The basic designs they have are quite similar. Aluminum lightweight poles, silicone nylon with netting and a bathtub floor, and very simple, basically a tarp with a floor and netting sewn in, and really a great product and a great company. I certainly recommend them, and you just have to seam seal their products properly before you start using them. So brief review on this. It worked out well for me, and lots of room inside. And Hammerhead out. Talk to you soon. Bye. So here I am. I'm unpacking my tent I used on this section hike of 8 days. And I used a tarp tent. I have a video out on the resealing of it, which I'll add to the end of this video also. As I silicone resealed it, so you might see different parts of the tent. But this is the actual ground cloth or ground sheet that came with it. Had to buy it separately, but that's the shape of it right there. It's a two-person tarp tent. It's like a cone. It's a double hoop shape, and I'm just drying this Tyvek out. I'm going to dry it. You can see the leaves from the Georgia Appalachian Trail stuck to it, and it rained last night on the trail, so it's all wet. I'm going to set the tent up here in a second. You guys can see how it sets up, and then I wanted to say that I had 2 rain nights. I had ice frozen on the tent one night. It dripped off the trees, and then the temperature fell from 55 down to 25 in about 2 hours, and the whole tent was covered in ice. Did not get wet. Also had 30-mile-an-hour winds one night, and gusts of 15 to 20 miles one night, and this tent did fine. So Tarp tent makes a great product. I've had this tent. They don't make this model anymore. I've literally had this tent at least 14 years and have probably done several hundred nights on trail with it, usually with my son. And we've had 2 people in it with our gear, and it's always worked out good. So anyway, I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna record myself sitting up. I'll just go on and edit it. How about that? So, ooh, here it is. All right. Now, just to let y'all know, the tent comes with shepherd's hooks, but I have always used groundhogs, you know, the MSR groundhogs, and that's the shepherd hook that it comes with. You know, in Florida, there's a lot of sand. We have hiked in a lot of trails that have sand, and the groundhogs, you know, just tend to grab really good. And they're tough. I can bang on them with a, you know, with a rock, and they don't break and stuff. So I will use some of the shepherd hooks around the outside. So here it is. This actually velcros together. So I've never had the Velcro fail, even in hard wind, you know, but you basically have to rig these sides closer together, like these guy lines straight out, so that the center will go together. Anyway, you can see my silicone seam sealing, but as you adjust these, what I do is I get it up and get it stretching, and then I start, before I actually go to bed at night, I'll actually put a little adjustment on there to make sure it's tight. But these have adjustments down here on the guy lines for the doors to get it as tight as you want and as low as you want. I tend to put it out pretty far, but you can get it down low and hold in the heat. There's I bought it. You can buy these without the tent floor, but obviously I have the tent floor, and it's detachable. But I've got the floor, and then obviously I'm not looking at what I'm doing here, but I know that the camera is going to look all screwed up, but that's okay. I tied up those things last time I came out. There's a full net. It zips all the way down on the ground too. You can see the zipper down there. And hey, that's a lot of room inside a tent. A lot of floor space. I've had 2 people down each side, and our bags in the middle, and there's even room at the end. It's very long. I'll put the dimensions up there, but it's very long for sure. And I liked it. I recommend Tarp tent as a minimalist. I don't think that it weighs 2 pounds all totaled. I haven't weighed it in a long time. I know when I bought it, it was about 2 pounds. So, and that's pretty good for a 14-year-old gig. It's basically a tarp with netting and a floor. And they have other products now. This one's not made anymore, but hey, it's safe and it's dry and it's durable. So what else do you want in a tent? And the price is right compared to Dyneema tents right now. And of course, this is the tie bag drying out. So this will dry out pretty quick, and I'll come back out and pack it up and ready for the next adventure. I'm going to be trying some other products next year when I do my section hike, but I just wanted to show what's here, you know, and what I use this time. So, all right, let it dry out. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Make it a great day. Hammerhead out.